Day 16. Wake up and walk in Guangzhou. Actually slept in a little bit more this morning. I got up super early, did some writing, and decided to take it easy because today's an easy day. Got to talk to my wife back home, that's a big plus. And decided that I would like a cup of coffee on the veranda. One of my favorite places, if it's still here, and I think it is, a coffee shop over here in Ursha Island. Ursha Island is home to the White Swan Hotel, where we stayed a few times. Used to be the U.S. Embassy. I haven't been here since I got back. The beautiful part is where I'm staying now, for about 15 cents on a share bike, I can ride through pedestrian walking street and the Qingping Market, one of my sort of favorite places to go. And now it's all like on the back steps, so speaking of steps, trying to bring an egg going down this one. Gonna cross over the road here and then over the water, because Ursha Island actually is an island. Part of the colonial history of it is one time most of the foreign residences here, when they were coming up the Pearl River Delta, Canton and so forth, and when Guangzhou was still Canton, they kept everybody out here. So sometimes when you watch the old Chopsaki movies with Li Fei Hong and so forth, you get sort of an idea of what it was like back then. This old cat over here, he's doing some fishing down here in the water. Not sure what he's catching, but we'll see. This used to be such a treat for us to come over to this neighborhood. And the fact that it's here now, as in I'm in here now. Not a lot of cars here. It's mostly a pedestrian area. Lots of shops. And then the Shamian sign here. And so, yeah, it's a bit of a touristy thing. But I like it. It's kind of a little bit of a wormhole from the norm. We actually did some yoga for Get Fit Guangzhou back in the day. And it was nice. They have a nice park over here by the river. You'll see a lot of foreigners here with babies and baby carts, because part of the adoption process for foreigners in China can take 6 to 8 weeks. So the first time we started coming here, people were kind of like, thought we were in the baby business, but we're not. So you will see a lot of foreigners with foster kids, or waiting to get foster kids. So it is touristy in that sense. They do have residents here, and even Chinese people come for their own local tours. I'm looking at a gaggle of Guilo coming up here taking statue photos with locals. The flowers are kind of coming out for the autumn. We are supposed to get a weather change here. Big Guilo group there. There's a couple of active churches here as well. Very old. I believe the French contingent brought them over at the turn of the century. Yep, it's super chill, super quaint. Very busy on Saturdays and weekends. During the weekday, I suspect it's probably a ghost town. But that's all right. Anyway, it's probably upper 60s or low 70s. It'll get down to the 50s tonight, which has got everybody freaking out. That's what happens when you get climatized to this. First year's not so bad, but after a while you're like, oh yeah, 50's cold. I tell you. Little dog on his UAW. Chinese dogs, they do not give AF. Not sure why, but they don't. So we got a lot of northerners here coming down. Give you an idea of what they think the old shaman was like here. So we got old Uncle Hong here with his abacus. And we got old Guilo Debutzi here getting his tea, looking like Abraham Lincoln. I'm guessing homie was probably maybe Dutch. Hard to say. There's not a lot in the way of English to figure it out. So some sort of cultural activity in the park. And of course I took the wrong street for the coffee shop, so I got to double back up. It's a good place for wedding photos. A lot of people come here to hit up wedding photos. So it's a big part of the local social media sphere. We're coming up on the White Swan Hotel, which has been totally redone, I've been told. We stayed there. It was still an oldie but a goodie, but a bit on the musty, moldy side from when Nixon stayed there when he came to get some pandas. So, even though he wasn't a crook, at least he was smart enough to put out the glad hand to the Middle Kingdom. And the rest is history, as they say. So we'll spend some time down here this morning, walking around, getting our coffee. I'm gonna head over across the bridge back over to Huangsha, maybe head up to Gathlon. They had a couple of sort of that new breathable nylon, dry, wet sports shirt stuff. Like I need more clothes, but you know, just trying to get it reacclimated to the humidity, the heat, the cold, the damp, whatever else. It's kind of nice. So it'll be nice to be prepared. I'm gonna look at some apartments there. So it's next to the metro stop. It's in between where I need to be, and it's close to here for a little bit of a piece. All right. Place is opening up here. I'll give you a cut of the White Swan Hotel and the little touristy trade here. Needless to say, you wouldn't want to really buy too much here because it's overpriced. But I like this sign here. Call it China Life. That's what it is. The old White Swan. So Mrs. Rocco gets here, we'll come and check it out. Because we could just get on our little bikes, come down here and drop off the bikes and get another bike. Here's the old hostel. Looks like it's been redone and repainted. Here's one that's been here for a long time. One for my sister-in-law. Amy's place is still here. There's another DJAF Chinese dog. Hey, buddy. Do a little street cleaning up here, so we're gonna jump off the sidewalk. Try to find this coffee shop. And I've had to play this game before. I hadn't been here for a while, so I had to go up and down until I remember what it was. So might be my occasional thing. All right, well, they're getting loud, so wake up and walk. Day 16, day 17, day 18. I might as well put this challenge in the bag, baby, because I got it. And it feels good. So good. Alright, I love you. Miss you. Wish you were here. And I know you'll be here soon. That's even better. So, enjoy. Try to lift some people up today. The greatest weight there is, according to Mark Bell of Super Training. Been kind of my teaching motto, my motivation motto, my coaching model since he dropped that gem. And of course, it starts with lifting yourself up. So whatever you got to do to make that happen, with exercise and nutrition. In my case, right now, it's about 2/3 into a 48-hour fast. So lift somebody up. Give me a hand. See ya.